next on my little agenda here, is gonna be her hair, which is green. This is Nakia from my film conflagration, by the way, and there, you needed to know that. So I've chosen a sort of a range of colors for her hair. My lightest color is going to be G20, which is wax white, which is probably one of the most awesome colors on earth. YG11 I think I'm going to throw in there. YG23, and then G24 and G99 are going to be my darker colors. Oops. And as always, start with the light. I'm just going to do the whole shebang in G20, wax white, which is kind of a really pale yellow-green. Same technique as before. With things like hair, things that are going to be shiny, like plastic and stuff like that, the more extreme light to dark you have, and the more colors you have, the kind of more vibrant you can get it. So let's see. And I like to kind of keep a little swatch pile down the side to see how dark each color is, so that when I actually come to pick up a pen, I'm not surprised by what happens. Okay, so I'm going to take the YG11, which isn't too much darker, but dark enough, and I'm going to just start going in a sort of a stroking motion up the length of her hair. With hair, it's particularly important to follow the direction the hair is growing, because your blending is going to lead to proper highlights and stuff like that. Contrary to what anime might tell you, hair shines aren't a white line that go around the perimeter of the hair. Each strand or clump or whatever of hair will shine different depending on the angle it's at. Nakia has pretty straight hair, so she does kind of get that halo, but the halo goes around her bangs, and her bangs are a separate area, so her main back of head hair is going to have a halo in a different area than her bangs. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, is the white line right across. Okay, so as you can kind of probably maybe not tell from my stupid webcam, is I've laid in the halos of shine right here and a little bit on this side. That was with the YG11. The YG23 now, I'm going to start actually really planning some shadows. So this side of this piece of bang that's sticking down, and try to leave some highlights on each chunk, because the light's coming from here, sort of, maybe like that. So the back side of each strand is going to be shadowed, but hair is shiny, hair is lovely, so each little strand is going to have a highlight on it. We simplify it for the sake of mental health, but it doesn't hurt to throw in a little bit more detail now and then. I keep having to shake my mouse to take my screensaver off so I can see if the camera's actually on the drawing. I'm really high tech. And I'm leaving a little bit of light area on this side as well, same as how I did down here on les boobs, because it adds a nice visual kind of focal point. When light and dark touch together, color theory, blah blah blah, it creates a focal point. See how I follow the direction of hair growth? Sort of. Okay. Oh, and you look pretty. G24 is my next color up. And you will notice as I go, it kind of blends itself, which is nice because we're working in a similar color group, like the YGs and the Gs go together really well. Each color is blending into the next one really smoothly, and that's because they're in a blending family. Oh, one day I'll go over all that craziness. Again, I'm just going in the shadows, and because it's hair, I'm really trying to leave as much of the dark, or the initial color as possible to give it the extra shiny look, without leaving white, which I don't like. Unless it's like, if you're doing black hair, depending on what type of black hair it is, you know, you can use a base color of blue or brown as your main color, like an earth colors or something like that, and then the shine, like I think it was Asian hair color, they often have a blue shine, not sure which. It just adds interest and kind of, it's realistic with being able to push the boundaries a little bit. Okay, my darkest color is G99, and I'm going to keep my second darkest color that I was just using, G24, on standby for blending in, because this dark is like really dark. So, see how dark? Yeah, I'm going to have to blend it in a little bit. Let's go over those shadows again. And each time I've been doing the shadows, I've been going out a little bit more than the previous one, or sorry, opposite, going in a little bit more, so that's how I'm retaining a small sliver of the initial colors underneath. Flicking motion, softness, joyness. Okay, and then I'm going to take my G24 again and just soften what I just did. That really dark G99. And I don't want to lose too much of my color, so I'm going to actually go in with G20 again. Go over it all. Soften the whole dang thing without losing my highlights. Shake the mouse. And I missed a spot up here. That's the hair. All sunny and bright. Kind of screwed up the light source there, but I can fix that a little bit. Let's knock down some of the brightness on this side. Got carried away. There, lying light source. Ugh, chisel. Okay, and I'll fix the little bleed out edges because I'm careless. La. Here. Next I'm gonna do fabric folds. Yay! Goodbye.